Hi, everybody. We're back Q Live. This is my first time on the Q Live. My name is Ryan O'Donnell. I'm a teacher up outside Sacramento, California, Rockland, California, Rockland, USC. Hey, and I'm here today with a couple longtime friends that I would like to introduce to you. Many of you who are here with Q probably have seen them, met them, or you may have heard them. And so these are the Talkin' Tosas.
Tosa's Talking Tech.
That was it. I forgot for a second. Yeah. Anyway,
I brought them in just
gotcha.
in case.
And so we met in the podcasting world as fellow podcasters, and I'll let them tell their story a little bit. This is Tom and Mike. Tell us guys a little about yourselves.
Tom Covington. I am the Digital Learning and Media Integration TOSA for the Bassett Unified School District.
Michael Jeffcott, Ed Services TOSA for Bassett Unified.
Nice. So tell us a little bit about what you originally started. What was your first job? You got an education? Or I was actually the first job, but what was your thing for a long time?
We were a technology specialist for our district. And what we did is we knew a digital change was coming. This was about 2015, 2016. And we had a visionary superintendent that said, I need to bring a one-to-one program going. And so we applied to be tech TOSAs. There were other TOSAs like reading specialists and PBL, but we were the tech ones. And so that's how kind of we got into our role.
Okay.
Yeah, but I was part of it. We both came with about 15 years of classroom experience. I mainly did elementary.
You're elementary, right?
Tom did secondary.
Yep.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
And that really paid off with our new roles, having that classroom experience.
Gotcha.
What we're talking about, hopefully. And being able to combine the ed tech.
Gotcha. Well, I don't know if the audio is coming through, but it just feels like I'm on a ride at Disneyland, right? It is. It's lovely. But they're telling us the mic not picking any of that. It's a small room.
Great. Let's go.
There you go. Anyway, so I've been podcasting for a long time ago. You guys got into podcasting. The different lenses in terms of, I like the idea about the elementary and the secondary. Tell us about the podcast you guys have been doing.
So we host a podcast called Tosa's Talking Tech. First, it was a way for us to share what we're doing and what we see with the teachers in our district. We had 8 different programs going at once, and we knew that teachers couldn't focus on it all. So if we can somehow serialize the learning and keep it somewhere so that when they eventually knew they needed it, it would happen. That's what we did. I was like, hey, Mike, over lunch one day, I'm like, hey, let's record something about, what was it, SAMR at the time.
SAMR?
Yeah, let's record something about SAMR, and then let's see if our people can access it later.
That's how long we've been podcasting.
Yeah.
And I would say it was a good tool for us to bounce ideas off each other, try stuff out before we tried it in a classroom setting, and give us time to research whatever it is we're doing with the podcast. So
Gotcha.
With podcasting, as you know, a lot of research involved, a lot of show notes involved, and it really makes prep. Learn the product that you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's really paid off.
Now, let's talk about Q. We're here at Spring Q.
Yep.
You guys are currently involved with SGVQ. Is that correct?
Yeah, San Gabriel Valley
Tell
Q.
us a little bit about your history and what are you doing with Q?
So San Gabriel
Doing
Q, I was first exposed to it my first spring Q. Oh, no, actually, it was fall Q in 2015. That's where we saw you guys do the podcast seminar, and that's literally 3 days before. I'm like, let's record this. And then I'm like, they're doing a podcast, let's do a podcast. So that's kind of where it started. But then I realized that there was an affiliate near us. And so we learned more when we came to Spring Q. They were hosting an event, and we're like, well, let's go. What, do they have, ice cream there? And so they talked about getting more involved. Ice cream got me into Spring SGVQ. It's an easy buy. So we went, and when we were coming the next year, I'm like, I really want to help out. I want to, more teachers in our district need to know the resources out there. And we bought in SGVQ for coffee breaks, where we have meetings on Saturdays from 9 to 12. We provide coffee, and we do trainings and all that. And it's really low cost for our members. And I was like, that's something I want to do. And then I ran the next year for board. I got on, and then I said, hey, Mike, come on, let's go. And so we've both been on board since 2015, 2016.
Nice. Yeah. Mike, would you chime in a little bit? So you guys have been part of the affiliate. So the affiliate's been an important part of your kind of identity of this thing?
Oh, definitely. Yeah. And I would say even prior to us jumping on board as board members, I was with you in 2010. Going on, and everyone going to those trainings, and their coffee breaks they were doing way back then also. Yeah. And that really, I had a team of teachers with me, and that's the thing about you, just getting a bunch of teachers together, whether you know them or not, or meeting them for the first time. having that opportunity to meet and interject with each other on whatever topic it is you're talking about. It's a great spot for it. We really enjoy our time with you.
Yeah. How many spring Qs have you been to?
5 now. Every spring Q since 2015, except for the one that got canceled.
Yeah.
So I've come to everyone. I think he missed one last year, but it's an essential part of our recharge, right? Like we are busy teaching or doing our job all year, and then this is the spot where we can come and learn how to integrate new things into our classroom. Like I'm really looking forward to. There's a couple of chat GPT, like that's the rage right now. So I want to go to a couple sessions on that to learn what I need to know about that, but also other things I might not be aware of. There's always something good at whatever time slot in the schedule to go to.
Yeah, and to speak along with us is that the idea that I would say that it has created a lot of personal relationships that although that we have these events that we go to, the back channels, the conversations between us, we got Brian over there.
Yep.
We have, it's just this, it's sort of like when I told my principal, I'm like, hey, I'm coming down to Q, and he knew what I was going into. He's like, hey, go have fun and connect and see these sort of people. How does that fit? How does Q, what does that provide for you guys?
So we brought our SGVQ Innovation Celebration, our local event, to our high school a couple times.
Mm-hmm.
So our teachers are a little bit more aware. And even our IT director today, he texts me and he's like, hey, I know you're at Q, but I need this. Oh, and if you see anything, let me know because I want you to bring it back. So there's starting to be a community awareness of the types of things that go on here and the types of things we can learn and bring back.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. And it's really nice with you, like I said before, being able to bring others into it and getting them involved, especially if you're by yourself a classroom teacher, and not necessarily at the secondary level, but at the elementary level, you don't get that time interaction with others. So this really gives you that time to interact with others at your level and your own interests, to be able to go to sessions with them, and it's just a great community to be.
Love it.
So one of the things that I really value about Q is it makes my social media better. There's so much about social media that I don't like, but my Twitter account is only education, and I only follow educators, and I've learned more through my Twitter account these past 6-7 years than anywhere else by following the right educators, by being open to opportunities, by connecting outside of the classroom.
Love it. Well, awesome, guys. Like you saw that, connect with people outside, find your communities, and appreciate you guys being here and sharing with us. So that's Tom and Mike. Check them out. Q
Have a
Live.
good one. Q Live 2023.